Greetings, friends, and welcome to Enigma Night Gaming. My name is Liyarra, and I will be your guide in today's adventure. Today, we're playing True Fear Forsaken Souls Part 2, and in today's episode, we are at a bit of a crossroads. We have a ton of puzzles and a ton of items, but none of them seem to match. So it's time once again to go for a review. And here we will discover that sometimes the answer lies where you never noticed before. So without further ado, let's hop into the game. Well, there we go. Let's go look and see. Maybe that was enough? Kind of doubt it. Was it in here? No, I think it was in the other building. I don't know if that's enough, but it might be. Let's see. I always forget where they're at in here. Oops. Is this enough? No. This might not even be the correct thing. I feel like... What do we use the elevator punch card for, I wonder? Because the elevator functions, right? And this is perfectly fine. We have so many items, and I just don't know where we need to use them right now. We've got the lens. Unless there's more symbols, perhaps. I'm curious, though, if that might have... Oh, that might have done it. Yeah, I think that note is gone now. The one about the old fart. Okay, so that was what we needed. So where do we use these symbols at then? What if they are up in that one room? Because they kind of looked like that, right? Wait, was there something? Is there something going on here? It's weird looking. But I don't think so. Also, welcome in, Anwen. All right. Let's go back upstairs and see. Maybe, because they kind of look like these, right? As if someone were copying something. Oh, but that was for the books. So it's similar, but not quite enough. And then we need the one more picture. Where are we going to get that from, though? More importantly, I'm very curious where we use this from. I have seen that. Like, all kinds of those images. But not necessarily in a puzzle we could use. Let me see. Unless there's something... I don't think there's anything else. Was there anything here? No? Okay. Where would we use the black light? I'm curious. We've got this too. A similar hydrant box somewhere. I mean, we saw this at a previous location, but have we seen anything like it here? That I don't know. I don't think we can do anything there, and I'm pretty sure we checked this out. I don't think there was anything we could interact with here. Always feel sad for the plants. Is there anything else besides the line going up to his eyes? This is where we started with it. We still have the lens, though, so I feel like there's still something somewhere that we need to find out with it. But I don't know what or where. We don't exactly have any more clues about it. But clearly, we still need it for something. I know it's going to lead us over there to the sign. There's nothing down there that we need to do anything with. We can't... There's something we can do with this. Access to water. But I don't know what we need the water for. Wait. I should try something else. It doesn't. Okay. I thought maybe it was saying something unique for the ruler. But no, that was just... It was just cycling through the options. It looks like a compass rose from old maps. It won't budge. It looks like there was another metallic object here, but it's missing now. What would the other metallic object be? I mean, judging by the pose, it could have been a blade. Where would we find a blade? Do you want a hammer? Will a box cutter count? I mean, there's an axe. You want an axe? No. Apparently not. You tried using the knife on the big picture. Might have something hidden underneath. In the block B, you mean? This one? I can't zoom into it anymore. Let's see. I don't think there's any pictures I can zoom into. Let's check upstairs and see if there's anything. Well, there's these. Okay. We could try this. It doesn't let me do anything with those or the axe head. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I can do anything with those. Not yet, anyways. Maybe eventually. There's a lot of times when you can look at a thing, you can eventually come back to it. I just don't know what to do about this. I feel like we need to find that sigil somewhere. I don't know where it would be. Alright, let's head back. I really feel like if I could somehow, not this one, the one over here, if I could somehow pry this band off, but I can't. I have to add one here. And I just don't have that right now. Maybe I can find it somewhere, but the question would be where. I really want to know why this statue is just collapsed in there. Something inside the statue. It's still in the concrete. And I just don't have what I need to break up the concrete yet. Administration, block B. Is there anything else of interest around? I don't know. I know we still have this item up here. If we can figure out how to break this. Literally hanging by a thread. But I feel like we need the same thing to break concrete. Because we've tried the hammer. We've tried virtually everything. And nothing seems to want to let me break that. I can't just push it. If that wire gave out, the post would just fall right onto the trailer. But how do we get the wire to give out? Rub it with the ruler. Maybe the lighter combined with the gas can. I think we cannot interact with the gas can, sadly. And I feel like we need to put a sword here or something. But I don't know where to find one right now. And this we'll have to fix, but we don't have the pieces for it. I've tried to use like this plank, but nothing we have seems to want to let me do anything with this. I mean, maybe, you know, we could make a picture with it with the black light, but you know, it did say it was dark. Can we somehow use the black light over here? Maybe I can, I wonder if I can hook up the black light over here somehow. No. Doesn't look like it, sadly. Still need to find some way to climb up there as well. Alright. Feel like you'll need that compass piece for something, but no clue how to extract it, right? I know exactly where we need the compass for, too. That's the really frustrating part. There is a puzzle in the administration hall that we unlocked where the lights on when I left. They must have been on the same breaker as the park, I guess, I hope. But yeah, there's we need a compass for one of the puzzles in the administration building that we recently unlocked, but either I need a sledgehammer or maybe a stick for the axe, and then perhaps I could break through the concrete with that. Let me try looking through here with the lens. I know we have the green path that goes there, but maybe there's some other things around. We haven't really fully explored with the lens, I guess. Other than we know it leads to the over here, but then it just dead ends there. I'm a little disappointed. I feel like I should be able to take that stick and fix my axe. Let me check over here. Anything that we're missing? I feel like we've done this before, but maybe not. Wait. I can't tear them apart with my bare hands. Maybe there is a more radical way as usual. Can I light them on fire? Like, why would I need to do that? I already opened the way. Do I need to do something with this? Maybe that's what I need the axe for. Might have to come back and chop those up, perhaps. And is there anything? I know I need a face for that and a emblem for that. But I don't have one right now. And I can't interact with this guy otherwise. One of the faces is missing. And if we look through our lens, there's nothing revealed. I'm still curious about this elevator key. Let's go back up here and look. Maybe there's something that we've missed. I mean, we already missed something here once. Can we do something with these seeds? Can we, like, use the box cutter on them? I don't know what we would do with the seeds, to be honest, but doesn't look like we can do anything. Is there anything here we can look at? Any more hidden codes, perhaps, is what I wonder. Is there anything secret on the children's drawings? Doesn't look like it. Blacklight it. We already took the one drawing from here. I guess that was about all there is, but then I wonder, why can I still zoom in on this? A lot of times when you completely solve the puzzle, I want that knife. I could too if I had a bucket. Is there anything I can do to get the knife out? We're just gonna have to find a bucket. Sadly, I don't know where to find one. We can no longer interact with the fountains. We can zoom in here, but there's nothing further we can do. Yeah, I don't know. We're back at that unfortunate position of lots of items, lots of puzzles, but nothing's matching. There's nothing to interact with here. We can look at it. Maybe that's all we need to do. Let's see. I keep forgetting about the lens, but I think we might have figured out everything there is. It's just a matter of where do we use that. These symbols seem familiar somehow. I'm going to write them down just in case. I don't know. I don't know where we would use that information. And I don't think there's anything further for us there. You know where the sand is. Look through the lens to see if there's any ghosts up here. We just have the red line telling us to go to the sign. And then we can't see that. It's too dark. I know we need this. This is going to be a lift that we're going to have to repair somehow. I'm almost certain that's going to be a lift that will get us to the roof. I feel like we're missing just like one subtle little item somewhere. It's that somewhere bit that is a bit frustrating. Let's just try a bunch of different things, even if they don't make sense. Because at some point in time, you might accidentally discover something that does work. I mean, obviously, none of this makes sense to try. Like, why would I use an elevator punch card there? But we have two interactables in this scene. Oh, well, it's technically right there. But I believe we tried everything for that. And it just does not work. I'm trying to think of where we might could use these items. Like a box cutter. Seems like you would want to use it on a box, but I haven't seen any closed boxes that we would want to use it on. I don't see any clues that would lead us to what we might use a box cutter on. The newest room that we opened, let me just look at everything with a lens so as not to leave anybody out. But I'm fairly certain there's nothing to be found anywhere around here. All right, so the newest room. Is there anything around? Is this room? I wonder, is this an elevator? Oh my goodness. Guys, help. Send help, please. Well, there we go. We've got a way to get... Oh my gosh, is that a ladder? Can we take the ladder? Please tell me we can take the ladder. Oh. Nice. All right, we've got buttons here. First I need to learn which book I need. That's fine. A ladder is good. Where did it go? Can I find a ladder? I want the ladder. I know exactly where to use this. I have been making so many assumptions. And I'm gonna laugh if now I've been proven wrong. Oh my goodness, guys. We have finally done it. A cup? This crate is hanging by the ropes. Can we cut it? Yes, we finally figured out what to use stuff on. I am so excited. Can we use the black light? Can we turn this on? Yes, we can. Awesome. What was in the crate now? Let's see. Oh. Debris from what used to be Block A of the asylum. There could be something interesting, but I really don't want to poke in there with my bare hands. Of course you don't. What would you poke in there with, though? Ah, the bracelet. Nice. And then we have another letter. An entire building goes up in flames. Only 4 patients left. And no one is even talking about rebuilding. Instead, they are installing that creepy living statue in the greenhouse and electrocuting the 3 to near death every day. All while that creepy girl sits on the floor with her toys and watches. I hate that brat. And now there's that creepy guard Jack defending her. He saw me push her down the hall and gave me one of those stares. He scares me. He used the word creepy 3 times. I wonder if it's his lack of vocabulary or if this is the only word that comes to mind here. Igor does make a point, though. It all sounds suspicious. So Jack was defending Dahlia. I don't know what to think of him anymore. A plan? Oh, I know where that goes. Anything else we can take here? Might be it. Awesome. Nice. We have made lots of progress. All in the span of minutes. All right. Now that we got bracelet pieces, I think, can we put one here? It looks like there was another metallic object here. Well, I don't know why we have 2. Maybe the statue requires 2. Let's see. Oh, it must require 2. There we go. And now we can put this. Was it in Block B? No. I think it was in the administration building. Down this hallway. Oh. Excuse me? Well. This actually just happened. It's almost fitting for such magnificence and acknowledged to lay undisturbed. Although I could swear that I heard screams from below the globe thing in the center, probably the wind or my imagination. Still, it does seem that there is more to this room than meets the eye. I saw her look at me and enter the room. The door closed, and even if I dreamed it all up, how did all the windows break at the same time? Whatever it is definitely real. Should I run or follow? And then we've got whatever, I guess that's a drawing of her, and somehow this is relating. I hate broken glass. No way I'll try to walk over it. So, of course we can't get there. Oh, boy. So what can we do? Because we got that plan piece that we can do. But I don't know if we can get to it. Maybe we can use the board. No? Can we use the shawl? I should clear the glass first. And I probably can't do that. Well, that's poopy. We made all that progress, and now I can't do anything with what I was going to do. That's crazy. Because we still can't rotate these ships. I don't really see how the globe is related to psychiatry, but other than that, it is beautiful. Whatever it is definitely real. Should I run or follow? I don't know how this relates. I heard screams from below the globe thing in the center. Probably the wind or my imagination. I wonder what we need to do. Doesn't seem to be anything with the lens. Unless there's something down here with the lens. No? Well, I guess we're gonna have to figure out how to clean the glass. My oh my, but that was mighty interesting. But now we have glass all over the floor, right where we thought we needed to be to use these new items that we just unlocked. It never fails. Just when we think we've taken one step forward, we end up taking 2 steps back. So now we have to figure out how to clean up the glass. But that's going to have to be in the next episode. So if you like this kind of content, please make sure to like, subscribe, follow, share, all that good stuff. If you want to watch live, we're on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble, and the links are in the description. If you want to see which games we're playing each day, I post them on x.com/Liyarra27. And I hope you'll join me in the next one. Until then, guys, bye.